Alright, welcome to the new shop, and this is just going to be a quick video of kind of a walk around of this project. This is a 1991, I do believe. It's a 90 or 91. I do believe it's a 91. Mazda Miata, also known as a MX-5. This has obviously been modified. I bought this car, oh gosh, I don't even know how many years ago, but it was purchased specifically for this project. So it was a total piece of crap. The engine was knocking like crazy. It was pretty much blown. Drove it once and then started to tear it down. There'll be a link in the description to the build thread that I've kept on this car since day one to bring you up to speed. I'm just going to do this video as documentation for myself along with the project, and I'm going to update or upload videos as I go along. If anybody wants to join along in this little journey, then you're more than welcome. The car, really there's not a whole lot left of the car except the shell here in the the tub, the window frame, and the rear quarters, and this tray in the back. It was originally white. Hardtop I got later on, purchased it separately. Everything else is the fender flares, the bumper, which has the center exit exhaust, the front fenders, and the nose are all Monster Miata body kit. The hood is from Simpson Racing. I think it's Simpson Racing, but Simpson, I know that. I don't think you can even get that hood. You can get the hood in fiberglass. You can go readily get that, but that's carbon fiber. I had to talk him into doing it. I seen one other one like it, and I wanted it. And he told me specifically that he's not going to do any more of them. And so, whether that's true or not, time will tell. The doors are junkyard doors. They're window crank doors, no motors in them. I wanted to try to keep this light. My original plan was to race it, but I think it's going to be a little too nice when I'm done with it to race it. I might autocross it. Well, I will autocross it, but we'll see. The interior is completely out and gone. That's the wiring harness. Need to start on that. The engine bay is empty. I got the subframe in it down there. Like I said, you can go look at the pictures, but right about there, cut down, this whole front end is, I put that on, welded it on all the way around. All this is new, well, replaced, and I don't know if you can see it down there, but there's the seam down there. So basically right there, all of this and all of that was replaced because it must have been in a wreck. This corner was kind of crunched in. You couldn't see it on the outside. The hood didn't fit right, so I knew something was up, but I didn't see it. I didn't see that frame damage in there. But it's fixed now. Like I said, if you want to see the pictures of it, check out that build thread. And if anybody's really interested later on, I can always put together a slideshow with voiceover to bring you up to speed more on details. The engine that's going in it is a 302. It is up in the upper shop. The trunk lid is a carbon fiber also. The rear finish panel is also getting body worked in. It's not supposed to be body worked. It's a bolt-on piece, but I figure it'd be much cleaner if I body work it in. That side over there is pretty much done. This side, I just started on it, and that's one of the projects we're going to be working on first. Spent the day today tearing apart the front suspension pieces and washing them because this car was nasty. and every part on it was nasty. There's some of the rear suspension pieces sandblasted. And here is the engine. It's a 302. I used to have a 68 Mustang that I sold. This was the engine that was in it. It didn't look this good when it was in it. Has been cleaned up and updated since then. Victor Jr. intake, carb. I am going to run a carb on it initially, mainly because, I mean, this is a built engine. It's got about 315, 320 horsepower, and in that car should be a handful. So I think I'm going to put that in there and run with that to begin with, and then as I get some seat time, maybe I'll upgrade it, go fuel injection, or just replace that engine altogether with a bigger or better built one. There's the transmission. It's a T5 Tremec with a QuickTime bell housing. There's the hub sitting over here. And I think it's about it right now. I see I already did some, mods. That's the fuel door, or fuel cap, I guess you'd say. I'm going to be getting rid of the big bug-eyed headlights. I'm going to do the lower profile ones with either the 2 lights on them, or I'm considering the ones that are just basically flush in it, and you can see through. This is like glass and you can see through it, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Kind of like the pop-up, but not the big goofy bug-eyed look. Vents go in here with turn signals in them. Got nothing to go down in there yet. I gotta figure that out. I might duct those for brakes. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Or an oil cooler or something like that. These bins are all filled with parts. There's some tires just as rollers. But that's it for now. I'm gonna go ahead and get this video up just as an intro. And if anybody has any questions, we'll go from there. And I'll be getting back on this. Getting moving forward much quicker now. Now the shop's functional. New air system, and got the media blaster upgraded and ready to rock. I did a ton of work in it today. Like, all the front suspension pieces are sitting up in the cabinet right now. They're all blasted, except the spindles that are sitting down there. But I'll get to those tomorrow. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time.